Does he wake up at night, write them down or something?
He's an artist in the fight ring.
Elbowing and the inside of the calf. I never saw that in my life.
Very creative. I've seen Igor Vovchanchyn punch the calf or punch the thigh.
I think I was one of the only ones who did in Thai boxing, gave low kicks, and then in the clinch I was hitting the leg with my fist. I think all the little bits helped.
With the glove on?
With the glove on,
yeah. See, if it were me, if I was Sakuraba, I would be a lot lower to hoist his chest, control his right arm and my left arm, and just punch. Stay low, because here, Hoist has a chance for an escape.
Yep.
I would
he
just
doesn't want to escape.
Well, when he stand up, he's not doing anything. Neither one do anything. So it's not a bad situation if you stand up, actually, because Sakuraba's not really capitalizing if he could or should. So I would be like this and put my arm on his hand and just punch him my right hand. And I would punch, elbow to thigh, punch, elbow to thigh, hook to the body. That's what I would do. What would you do, Steve?
Well, Sakuraba's taking something out of the playbook of Mr. Takada, who fought Hoist in January. He's laying there, but what would I do? I would punch from the guard. Go back up here and throw punches.
I would stand up. If it's open, get out. That's it. Yeah, that was very good.
Might be going for a...
No, let's stay there, he says. Let's rest a little bit more. He should have kicked me. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Nice strikes there by Mr. Sakuraba. Oh,
Ryan's going again.
What was that?
That's the newest one, and he knew he would do something new this time. And he did a double karate chop straight down the middle.
That's actually the quarter little block technique. You can cut somebody and then lose it like a quarter of a liter.
Yeah.
Now we knew he was going to do something creative because every one of his fights he does something new.
Yeah.
And that was it.
That was it.
Looked like he was going to do the ear palm strike, but then he came up and went straight down with the double shuto hand.
I like the key pull through. That was a nice one too. But that's not creative. That's like a brawl, street brawl thing to do.
Yeah, he's got it. He has that desire to win. With his leg.
Yeah, man.
Or go to the outside. Make a decision.
Go.
Do you think that Sakuraba, because Hoist has got a loose guard, would want to try a heel hook or straight?
Hoist should slip his leg up, put it on his chest, and then kick it out. Put his foot on the chest of Sakuraba.
Knee to the body by Sakuraba.
That doesn't try like a knee bar that he was going for. Step between the legs.
How come does he give up with that thing?
He's the man.
Yep.
That's being comfortable in the ring.
He's definitely not a follower. He's a leader with his techniques.
You can't follow that technique.
not in the books.
It's not in the books. It's something that's in him. It's innate.
No. What I'm saying is that he comes up with the new techniques. Yes, Mo. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Mo. Yeah, I can always count on you.
Guys.
You're a good guy.
I would kick out now if I was Hoist with the right. You see?
Yeah, right in his face.
Yeah, that's it. Kick it out. Kick it out. He can do it.
You know what? Actually, you know what I would consider if I was Sakuraba? Go for a heel hook or a kitty's lock, because he can lose position, but Hoist isn't gonna do anything on top, really.
Yeah, that's true.
He's not gonna. The power of Hoist right now is gone.
He's got the arm under his leg. God knows he's going for a knee, but when he makes a mistake,
Nice chopping there by Hoist Gracie.
Smart fighter.
Look at this with the knee. Good right hand. Good right hand by Sakuraba.
Nice move.
Beautiful move. Using the knee to Hoist his disadvantage.
That's a beautiful move, baby. You can't teach that. You gotta feel that. How does he come up with it? You gotta feel that.
Jesus Christ, guys.
How do you teach that? I never would have thought of that right then and there. Listen to the crowd. They appreciated that.
Oh, my
They
God.
appreciated that.
At this point, Mr. Sakuraba is definitely giving a recital in the unpredictable.
No, I'm El Guapo. Mr. Sergio Bartarelli is sitting here next to me, and he's enjoying the show. And he says, he is El Guapo. I said, no, not the handsome man.
You mean Sergio Bartarelli, the president of the International Vale Tudo Championship?
That's exactly the guy I mean.
Ah, know him well.
He's my friend, you know.
Oh.
My friend. Oh, thank you for the $100, Mr. Bartarelli.
$100, I pay $150. Man.
Uh-oh.
Nah, he's all right. He knows it. He knows that's what.
Oh, yeah, I know, but I mean,
it's still risky, though. He's going to go for the triangle, but he knows that Sakuraba's not. He's very well versed in the art of submission. There's no question.
Man, well, that was some good action again, guys.
You know what? Thinking the fighters in the back must be upset.
Yeah.
When are we going to fight? They must be really upset that they can't get out here and fight. How long is this going to go on?
I have to say, it's not a boring fight.
No, it's not.
It's totally, I'm absolutely not bored. It's like a good fight. Every time something happens, they explode, and especially something new.
Something old, something blue. My fist in your face. It's the blue.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
It's a rhyme in America.
Okay.
You wouldn't get it.
Good right hand by Sakuraba. Overhand right. Grazes the side of Gracie.
What a position, guys. Yeah, it's definitely the toughest fight for Royce he's ever been in.
Yeah.
And for Sakuraba, I think so too.
But you know, you got to think about, be careful what you ask for, you know? Because this could have been done in 5 rounds or 3 rounds or whatever, and that's time.
Yeah.
Now, if it ends up he loses the fight, Mr. Gracie, it's what he asked for.
Yep.
You know, he could have won the fight, say, in 3 rounds if he got the first 2 rounds, right? He could have possibly won then. But instead, I'm going to go for the total fight.
Look at him. He's elbowing on top of his head.
Yeah, he's stomping that foot right down on the top of his, the crown of his head.
He's a very flexible guy. I'm surprised. He's very flexible.
Yep.
He can do the splits both ways.
Can he?
Yes, he can.
Seriously?
Yes, he can.
Wow.
I think that Sakuraba had a really tough fight against Alan Goes.
Oh, yeah.
And
That's
tried for, I think that was in some ways maybe his toughest fight up till this point, because Alan really gave him some problems on the ground with submissions and with the strikes from the bottom.
Alan Goes is a tough individual. He's got a lot of fire. Like I said, when he fought Frank and he got heel hooked, he didn't even quit. I was like, whoa. Because if it didn't me, hey, you can have it. It's not that big a deal. I can always fight again.
Yeah, that's true. You want to protect your legs. You know, you can only two.
And Alan has also fought 3 of the greatest fighters in this weight division. He fought Mr. Sakuraba. He fought Frank Shamrock, as you said. He also fought Dan Henderson in the UFC.
Yes.
And I look forward to seeing Alan fight again.
Well, like I said, the whole thing is in the fight business. It's not whether you're kickboxing, jiu-jitsu. It's the evolution of the fighters. They've come to a level to realize my style in itself is good, but it's not complete. It's not great. And Alan, you know, he also wants to work on his striking. That shows me that people who are smart, they move on. They stay at their...
Look! Royce pulled his gi trunk up and Sakuraba pulled it back down. The leg, that's a real psychological move. Now look, they're battling over the gi leg.
Yeah, he cannot kick with it. See, it's a really good control thing he has now going on there. And I would be so pissed.
Upset?
Yeah. I can say that, huh?
You can be upset.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a rules meeting yesterday, and they told me not to say these words. Let me see. Word 1 was. Number 2 was. And number 3 was.
No, but as I was saying earlier, these guys, the sport's changed, and now your one style can't compete in a complete fight, and now everybody's becoming more complete. Like I said, I think the Gracies, their style is complete in the sense that they understand the grappling, but the aspect of striking, they understand receiving it. They don't have to give it. You know, and
so you're saying that they understand how to receive strikes? That's a,
no, what I'm saying.
Good point,
what I'm saying is this, Steve. In a way, I'm saying that they know what's coming at them. Okay, they understand. Well, punch. Oh, he did it again.
And there we go.
He's going to flip him over. But Royce is, as you said, Maurice, very limber.
Very limber.
But he's in a very compromised position here.
He should knee him in the back of his ass. Butt cheeks. Buttocks.
The tail, his butt.
I can say it.
You can say butt. But what do you think of butt? No, the true. The sport is doing great. And like I said, this is beautiful. And you'll always hear me say that in conversation because the sport, look at the first 3 fights that were in America, right? In the UFC, for example. The guys were, like you said earlier, Bryce, lack of experience, lack of knowledge. Now it's who's the better competitor overall, the best conditioned athlete, the smartest athlete, the best prepared athlete.
Well, I think the sport of mixed martial arts, much like boxing and kickboxing, now that all the techniques are known, it comes down to the refinement and the training, and the athlete individually himself.
And the conditioning.
Right.
The conditioning is paramount right now.
Especially in this fight.
Most important thing.
Coming up on an hour and 15 minutes, and it's all about conditioning. Because technique is secondary with these guys. I mean, Sakuraba is going to create techniques as he goes, which is great. But I don't know that some of those flashier techniques will be finishing techniques. But nonetheless, they will take Royce mentally out of his game plan.
And unfortunately, there's no decision here because we're going to go for the next. This could be a night, guys.
I think. Oh no, Gilbert! I saw Gilbert Ivel here walking.
He's there. Gilbert's there.
Yeah, he's here. He's here. This is going to be. I cannot fight for a while. This is the guys, man. This guy's the new sensation from Europe.
Yes. Gilbert Ivel.
He's going to do real good. He's actually going to fight in the next Pride show, June 4th, I believe it is. And I think he's going to do great.
Oh, he's a unique individual.
Really explosive, striking monster.
Oh, yeah, he's great. He does a jump, right hand, jump left hook.
He does anything opposite of Sakuraba. He just does things. Things you wouldn't expect.
Yeah, Gilbert is 22 years old, and he's just, like, explosive. He's only got 1 loss and 1 draw in his career. He's got, like, 28 no, he just stopped Tamura.
Yes, he just beat Tamura.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
How did you beat him?
TKO.
Oh, my God.
I just saw the magazine, so I wasn't sure what happened. No, he's a tough individual. He's very tough. Did you see the fight when he fought Dan Henderson? When he spun out?
No, I didn't.
Did you see that? It was he had like a guillotine?
Dan Henderson got Gilbert Ivel in a guillotine standing, and Gilbert did a spin while standing out of the guillotine.
Vertical or horizontal spin.
You know, speaking of Tamura beat Royce's cousin Henry Gracie in another event in Japan. So if Royce loses this fight, this will be the 3rd time in a row that Gracie has lost in Japan.
And in 2 weeks, we're going to have a fight between Funaki and Hickson.
Yeah, I won't be there for that one, but that's interesting too.
I heard that Funaki in the paper said today that he did not want to fight.
Because
in the fight, because
the rules. Yeah. That's the thing. If you're gonna fight, you fight. If you're gonna talk the talk, walk the walk.
Yeah, that's true. But he said that they took away all the offensive weapons like headbutts and strikes.
Okay, fine. Headbutts, you can always eliminate that. That's fine. But elbows, or you can even eliminate that if you want to. It's not a big deal because very few guys really throw them. But let's fight the fight. You know, the rules are we fight. The best man wins. If you're gonna talk the talk, like I said, walk the walk, and walking the walk is taking uncomers and all rules.
Yeah, this is like, we got like a few seconds left. Every time.
That downward stomp landed. It grazed off Gracie, but it still landed. It was a downward stomp.
1 hour and 15 minutes.
A downward stomp by Gracie-Sakuraba. Caught Royce, it looked like on the side of the face.
Well, I look at this fight going at least 2 hours. The pace is going down. Now, whether the fans can handle that is another issue.
Are we going to start taking bets on when it's going to end?
You want to do that?
No, I don't.
No, because you never know. Photographers must be tired. They're figuring like, oh my God, how long can I take this?
Yeah, we have 88 rolls of film already ahead. Look at this. They got extra rolls here. Look at that.
Oh my God.
They just brought extra rolls. How many? You got 20 extra rolls you got here.
Went down to Save on Drugs and got some more.
Ching-ching. Maybe Costco.
Ching-ching.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Maurice Smith's kickboxing school.
Ching-ching. The Beverly Hills Jiu-Jitsu Club.
Ching-ching.
Okay, here we go. Sakuraba getting busy.
Oh, hey.
And here is the double slap fake.
And he's going to do it again.
The karate chops right down the middle.
Double karate chop. He tried to break down the chest.
Yeah.
And now he's pulling Royce, trying to flip him over, but Royce is so liberated. And landing the right hand 2 times, and controlling Royce with the gi. Royce trying to reach around.
That is nice. I gotta admit, that's
nice. A great move with the gi.
Control.
You can't do that with regular trunks on because they'll just come off. See, he's got that gi.
Oh,
boom. That is nice.
Nice.
The second right hand didn't land, but the first one did.
Look at that.
Oh, that might have hurt his, well, if it would have hit himself hard, it would have hurt his hand on the canvas. Fortunately, he didn't. So
how long is this fight going to be?
Well, that's right. Okay, we're at 2:15, 1:15 now. I say at least 1:45.
Oh, yeah?
Another half hour.
At least.
Predicting another half hour.
Isn't this the longest fight in history?
It may, well, no.
In the history
of NHB history?
NHB history that we know about.
In the history outside of Brazil that we know about, yes, it is.
Yep.
And we're witness to this, guys. We're part of history here.
Oh, I I love that. You say Bas Rutten was there.
Yes. And Stephen Quadro.